The Red Sea remains ablaze with tension, each passing day marked by new attacks, fresh threats, and swift retaliation. Amid this escalating conflict, the United States reminds the world that its military prowess is not just intact, it is evolving. Invisible strategic bombers, hypersonic interceptor missiles, and precision-guided drones are no longer just weapons. They are unmistakable messages of dominance. In this video, we reveal how the United States military executed a surgically precise strike against Houthi targets in Yemen, an operation that left behind only smoldering ruins and a resounding warning: never underestimate the power of a global superpower. March 16, 2025, Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri, 4:30 a.m. local time. Two B-2 Spirit strategic bombers roared down the runway and vanished into the night. Their mission: a high-stakes, transcontinental strike 11,000 kilometers away. Following aerial refueling over the Mediterranean Sea, the stealth bombers entered Yemeni airspace at 1:30 a.m. local time on March 17. Inside the cockpits, co-pilots simultaneously activated the automatic bomb release systems. From this moment on, the operation depended entirely on the onboard computers. Guided by Global Positioning System, GPS, satellites, the aircraft approached their pre-programmed drop points with chilling precision. At 50,000 feet above sea level, the bomb bay doors opened. 4-meter-long steel cylinders, laser-guided GBU-28 bunker-busting bombs, slid silently into the darkness. They glided for 25 kilometers toward their targets, guided by an invisible laser beam projected from the bombers themselves. Upon impact, the night sky erupted in fiery blooms. One explosion followed another, followed by secondary detonations, proof of large ammunition stockpiles destroyed. The aftermath. By morning, U.S. media confirmed what satellite images had already revealed: a devastatingly accurate airstrike had been conducted on 5 fortified underground weapons depots in Houthi-controlled territory, including near Sana'a and Sada. According to the Pentagon, these sites stored missiles and ammunition used in attacks on civilian and military ships in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin emphasized that the operation demonstrated the United States' unparalleled global strike capabilities, executed swiftly, precisely, and without warning. But the night was not over. Just 3 hours later, nearly 1,500 kilometers away at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, another icon of American air power took to the skies: the B-52 Stratofortress. This legendary bomber delivered a follow-up strike using 20 AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missiles, JASSM, each with a range of 370 kilometers and armed with 450-kilogram high-explosive penetrating warheads. Their targets: 4 Houthi training camps. The results were catastrophic for the militants: heavy losses, destroyed facilities, and a blow to morale. Operation Rough Rider begins. These back-to-back strikes were part of a broader operation codenamed Rough Rider, launched on March 15, 2025. It involved over 200 precision strikes targeting radar installations, air defense systems, ballistic missile launchers, and drone sites. The Houthis responded by firing 2 Chinese-made C-802 or Iranian Qandir anti-ship cruise missiles at the USS Stout DDG-55, a destroyer operating in the Red Sea as part of the U.S. Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group. These sea-skimming missiles, flying just 8 to 9 meters above the water at near-supersonic speeds, are notoriously difficult to intercept. Yet the U.S. Stout was prepared. The ship launched an NOCA (NOCA) offboard countermeasure for anti-ship missiles, Decoy, a rocket-propelled system that deploys a hovering radar signature replica, tricking incoming missiles into veering off course. The decoys worked flawlessly. Both enemy missiles crashed harmlessly into the sea. A stealthy retaliation. On April 19, 2025, between 1:30 and 2:30 a.m. local time, pairs of F/A-18E/F Super Hornet fighter jets launched from the deck of the U.S. Harry S. Truman. Within 20 minutes, they struck the Iranian naval vessel IRINS Zagros, a sophisticated intelligence-gathering ship designed to intercept communications and relay targeting data to Houthi forces. While both Iranian and U.S. officials denied the ship was sunk, Saudi media initially reported its destruction. The truth remains unclear, but the message was unmistakable. The United States was willing to strike Iranian assets when necessary, even if covertly. A broader regional storm. Hours later, the Houthis retaliated again, this time launching ballistic missiles at Israel. Chief among them was the B-2H, with a range of up to 1,000 kilometers and a 500-kilogram warhead capable of reaching southern Israel. A newer system, the B-3, reportedly extends this reach to 1,500 kilometers, threatening central Israel. Although not highly accurate, these missiles carry immense destructive power. But once again, the United States stepped in. The U.S. Carney intercepted the missiles using Standard Missile-3 (SM-3) interceptors, space-capable weapons designed to destroy ballistic threats at altitudes of up to 500 kilometers using hit-to-kill technology. The SM-3 interceptor, America's shield in space. Weighing 1.5 tons and traveling at speeds of Mach 10, the SM-3 is a centerpiece of the Aegis ballistic missile defense system, deployed both at sea and on land. It doesn't use explosives. Instead, it obliterates its target by direct kinetic impact. In 2008, an SM-3 famously shot down a rogue satellite traveling at 27,000 kilometers per hour. March 20th, 2025, the campaign continues. The United States launched additional strikes using F-15 fighter jets and MQ-9 Reaper drones. The Houthis attempted to retaliate with 5 drones, but all were swiftly intercepted. The war in the Red Sea, far from over. This relentless cycle of provocation and precision response shows no sign of slowing. The American military is not merely reacting, it is shaping the battlefield. Every operation confirms one truth: the superpower is not sleeping. It is watching, evolving, and striking with unmatched precision. How long will this continue? Only time, and perhaps fate, can tell. With tensions flaring from Ukraine to Syria, the India-Pakistan border, and China's growing ambition toward Taiwan, a powerful and modern military is no longer optional. It is essential. The United States understands this and is acting accordingly. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, stay alert. The next flashpoint may be closer than we think.